Hello everyone, welcome back to the video. In this video, we are going to deal about the judicial functioning in India. What is the structure, how it operates, etc. So, in order to understand the very architecture of Indian judiciary, we need to understand about its premise. And the premise is it operates under certain character, that is independent, single, and integrated judiciary. What does it mean? When it comes to single, it means it works as a single block, not like this block, that block differently. It is like a single block. Then integrated. Every tier is integrated with each other. They are very much connected with each other, and there is no silos. They are not operating in silos. Moreover, when it comes to unified, it means all the rule of center or state operates all across three tier of judicial structure. Means be it the judiciary of district, state, or union, everyone will decide the matter looking at the very rules of state, if it is matter of state, and center, if it is matter of center, respectively. Means it is uniformly applied across the board. Now, in order to understand it with more clarity, we need to put it into perspective. What does it mean by unified, integrated, and single judiciary? So, there exists a division of power when it comes to legislature and executive power between center and state. Center cannot encroach into state domain. Similarly, state can also not encroach upon center domain. It means there is clear-cut demarcation of power, watertight compartment. Though there exists some overlap, but very minimal. But when it comes to judiciary, there is nothing as such as division of power between central level, between state level, between district level, though there are jurisdiction beyond which they cannot act. And that is true so. If the matter is very interpretational in nature, which require lots of deliberation and discussion, then High Court and Supreme Court can do it, not the district court. Now, having understood these things, let's proceed further and understand something about Supreme Court, some fact about Supreme Court. So, the Supreme Court of India initially had 7 judges plus 1 CJI. These 7 judges are called puisne judges technically, but in common parlance we can say other judges than CJI. But as the population grew, as the number of cases increased, through the Act of Parliament, now the strength is of 38 judges, 1 CJI plus other judges, 37 in number. So this is the story. Moreover, there is no other bench with seats apart from Delhi when it comes to Supreme Court. And there is no any division. There is no any regional benches of Supreme Court as such. But there is some talk going on to create some regional benches in order to reach out to common people, to distant people. Anyways, let's talk about High Court. So, unlikely to Supreme Court, High Court are 25 in number. Now, it can be understood by the provision in the Constitution itself. The provision says no state can have more than one High Court, but can have regional branches, and some court have jurisdiction over multiple states and union territories. Case in point, Bombay High Court has jurisdiction over Maharashtra, Goa, then UTs like Dadar and Nagar Haveli, and Daman and Diu. So basically, 2 states and 2 union territories it has jurisdiction over. And as we have heard that there are power of having regional benches as well. Because of population and larger geographical area, this provision has been mentioned. So Nagpur and Aurangabad are 2 regional benches that is currently operating in Maharashtra. Moreover, Allahabad High Court also has regional benches in Lucknow. Similarly, in MP also, since MP is very large, so there is also provision of different benches across the state. And that is the reason 25 state is operating or having jurisdiction over different areas, different territories. And that is the reason even we have 28 states and 8 union territories, 25 courts are able to suffice. Now let's understand different types of benches, though I have mentioned it before as well. So benches could be either principal, regional, or circuit. So principal bench is basically the main high court where it operates, and subsequently its branches spread all across the state at two or three locations as per the convenience. Moreover, circuit bench is something which is temporary in nature. The judges from principal bench go to circuit bench in order to resolve the matter. And after the case is sorted out, after the case are disposed of, then they again return back to principal bench. But with respect to regional benches, this is not the case. They are permanent in nature. So regional bench and principal bench is actually permanent in nature. Now, after High Court, there exist District Court and Session Court. So District Court is basically when a Chief Justice of District is operating in their civil capacity, dealing with civil matter cases, then they are called District Judge. And when they are operating in the capacity of criminal nature of cases, then it is called Session Judge as well as Session Court. So this is the basic hierarchy. And even beyond District and Session Court, in district level judiciary or level third tier judiciary, there are additional session judges, then additional district judges, chief judicial magistrate, civil judicial class 1 division, etc. So there are further hierarchy existing. at level 3, at tier 3. And moreover, tier 1 and tier 2, that is High Court and Supreme Court, they are commonly called as higher judiciary, and the third tier is called subordinate judiciary. So district and session court, along with other lower level of their branches, they are basically lower judiciary or subordinate judiciary, while tier 1 and tier 2 are termed as higher judiciary. So that's it for today. We'll meet in next video. Thank you for watching.